I'm Julia Piquet, and welcome to Motorsport Report. American motorsport legend Dan Gurney has passed at age 86 from complications related to pneumonia. He was one of the sport's greatest innovators and free-thinking spirits, as well as a world-class driver. Joining me in the studio to talk about Dan's accomplished career in motorsports is Motorsport's editor-in-chief, Charles Bradley. Charles, what was so special about Dan Gurney?
Well, Julia, he was an all-American racing hero, not somebody you could describe in mere statistics. Dan Gurney was in the upper strata of all-time motorsport legends, racing through the sport's deadliest eras. He was called up to race in F1 by Enzo Ferrari, won the Le Mans 24 Hours for Ford, won a Grand Prix in his own Eagle car. He also drove in F1 for Porsche, BRM, McLaren and Brabham, with whom he'd likely have been a two-time world champion. He finished in the top three of the Indy 500 on three straight occasions, won countless Trans Am, Can-Am, sports car races, cars of all shapes and sizes across the world, not to mention 5 top-tier NASCAR races.
And what would you say is Dan Gurney's legacy?
Well, you only have to watch drivers spray champagne on a podium after the race to be reminded of Dan Gurney, because he did that first. You only have to look at the wing of a car and see that small lip on the trailing edge. That's called the Gurney flap. He introduced a full-face helmet to open-wheel racing in 1968. So he wasn't just a driver, he was a skilled engineer, a brilliant free thinker. Current driver even ran a Dan Gurney for President campaign. He'd certainly got my vote.
His funeral will be private. In lieu of flowers, please consider donations to Hoag Hospital Foundation in Newport Beach, California. For those that want to express their sentiments, please write a note to Eagle Racing Car USA at aarnc.com. On behalf of the Motorsport Network team, we would like to express our condolences to Dan's family and loved ones.